Alright guys, it's Saturday's edition of Anthony's Vidcast. Storm has behaved pretty well as the models showed it. A lot of people jumped saying we were going to get measurable snow even here in Boston. That didn't happen and went to plan as far as I'm concerned. Here's a loop at the past few days. Let's take you into the severe weather across the United States. This is happening in southern Texas and New Mexico. Huge supercell thunderstorms developing, tornadic activity possible across Texas tonight. So that's where severe weather is happening in the nation. Let's take you into southern New England now, guys, and look at the cloud base we've got going on here, just pinwheeling. And we're getting into northwest chilly winds here, guys. We're stuck in the clouds. There has been a few breaks in the clouds, but looks like some more drizzle and a few light rain showers are going to push through the area tonight. Tomorrow should be a lot like today. Another look at the loop as we woke up today, just socked in with the clouds. Few breaks to the south, actually, guys. So tomorrow we might get into a few of those breaks, but we also might see some drizzle and showers as well as what's going on right now. You can see that loop of the northeast. Still some snow falling up in the north country where 10 to 15 inches of snow fell across the mountains. You can see that light rain central Massachusetts, north of Mass Pike. That'll continue to pinwheel, and that batch up there might come in there for tomorrow. Temperatures are just raw, between 40 and 44 degrees. We're a little warmer in Connecticut where we're close to 50, but that's about it, guys, for the current conditions. It's raw out there, and tomorrow is pretty much the same. Let's take you into that forecast as into the week ahead. Below average precipitation. Actually, these are temperatures. Above average precip down here in the southeast, and pretty much normal across most of the country as far as temperatures go. No extremes. Tonight's lows, Saturday night's lows, 20s and 30s in New England. Pretty much 20s, 30s, and 40s all around the country. Chilly around the whole country except the southeast. Tomorrow's highs, 40s, 50s, southern New England, maybe close to 60 if we see any pokes of sunshine. Look at the 80s in Florida. And look at normal across the midsection, and 80s and 90s in the southwest. Here's the setup for Sunday. Low pressure off to our northeast. We'll be delivering winds from the west, northwest, and those are chilly winds, and we'll have a couple showers around and maybe even some pokes of some sunshine, but we'll have to see if those cloud banks break. Let's go ahead into the models. Let's tackle these models, guys, see what's going on with the temperatures. We'll move into tomorrow. It's just chilly and raw. Maybe 40, 45, maybe touching 50, maybe a bit more if we see any sun, and it stays that way into Monday as it seems as well. We warm up a little bit on Monday, getting close to 60, maybe 62, 63 degrees on Monday. Tuesday we're warming it up into the 60s, hopefully close to 65. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, we're up at definitely into the 60s, 65. Do we get near 80? Any of you ask? Best chance I see of it, maybe Friday. About a week from now, we're going to have some serious heat building across the southeast and extreme heat across Mexico. But it looks to stay south of here, guys. And there's going to be quite a battle zone developing. Look at that cold air in New England, and there's going to be quite a storm forming. A lot of questions have gone on about April 25th, how we could be seeing a winter storm setting up across the east here. Please be sure to stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you that next on the preset models. You can see the current time. This is the GFS weather model, handling the storm pretty well. Still some instability around tomorrow, as you see there. And then we're quiet for quite a while, for probably at least another week as far as precip goes. Sorry about that blunder, but here comes our gathering storm. This is around the 22nd. We'll move it forward, and look at the moisture right here starting to form. Now look at the cold air dome over the northeast, and look at this tapping into the Gulf. And if you look at that 0 degree Celsius line, it's below southern New England. Look at the moisture coming up. Look at that Celsius line. Look at this setup, guys. This really has to be watched. This is the 25th. We have been talking about this for a week, and then the GFS kind of loses its guidance a little bit there as it gets towards the end. But again, just you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see this setup here with that cold air and tons of moisture will be working up the coast. So we're definitely going to have to watch these models this week, guys. That's it for the forecast today. Just one thing I want to point out: new Anthony's Southern New England Weather Chat on my new page. Drop me a line. I'll have updates in there, post some models at times. This is down below the blog post, guys. That is it for today's, guys. Thanks for viewing my video. I hope you enjoyed the few little tidbits I add to the video. And as always, visit AnthonySNEweather.ning.com for constant updates on your southern New England forecast. Over and out.